Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER-staffed 24/7, both in- and outpatient stays, swing bed services, and outpatient lab, physical therapy, and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452. 580-782-2452.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Have you visited Western Traditions in Mangum yet?
I'm waiting for a sale.
Well, I'm here to tell you the wait is over because there's a secret sale going on right now. Western Traditions is quickly becoming known for high-end, unique Western furniture. And now during the secret sale, just mention radio and get 20% off in-stock furniture.
20% off. Wow, that's a big deal on unique, one-of-a-kind furniture.
Remember, you've got to ask for the discount to get it. Mention radio and get 20% off all in-stock furniture at Western Traditions, downtown Mangum.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and and Elgin.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
Hi Mangum Tiger fans, this is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the new school year. The fall sports season is here. Fast pitch softball and football and all the activities surrounding those seasons. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women at Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moment you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care. Sooner Care and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, Go Tigers!
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, Go Tigers! We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER-staffed 24/7, both in and outpatient stays, swing bed services and outpatient lab, physical therapy and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
There you go.
Oh, well, there you go. Hi there. Hey, welcome. Softball back on the air. My goodness. So we had a little bit of softball the last couple of days.
We have.
Some good stuff here this afternoon. And I want to say this before we get underway with this one. I tipped my cap to the coaching staff from Morrison. They came here and really, to be honest, overmatched. Lost their best pitcher because of an injury. Mm-hmm. And so they got run ruled yesterday. They got run ruled today. But I talked to the coach. I found him after the game. I said, you know what, be proud of your kids. He said, I am. I mean, they came here and they fought. I mean, yeah, they get beat by a combined 30-5, something like that. But they came and competed.
They all the way through the sixth inning.
Yeah. So tip the cap to them. You did a great job, but this is what everybody has paid money for.
Yes.
This is round number 2, Hobart and Mangum. How do they come up with an encore after what we saw yesterday afternoon and evening?
Oh, man. What a game. What a game. Yeah. And I was sitting – it was one of those that I don't get to sit and watch games very often. I got to enjoy as a fan yesterday, and I appreciate you guys taking just keeping the headset on and doing a great job on the game yesterday all the way to the 8th inning before the first run scored, and it was the ultimate run as well. So looking for obviously the Lady Tigers looking for a little payback and seeing if they can make it a 3-game day.
Well, and yesterday, Mangum lost the coin toss to Hobart. They're the home team. Guess what? Hobart wins the coin toss today. They're the home team again. Here we go. Hannah Stair going to lead it off. She'll take a strike, and it's 0-1 on Stair. And if you know anything about Hobart softball, you know that Emma Gray is as good as they come.
She's a good one.
She's ahead in the count here, 0-1. Stair looks at Cole, strike 2, 0-2 on Gray. She doesn't have overpowering stuff, but because of her off-speed stuff, it makes those fastballs look that much quicker. 0-2 here to Stair, and Hannah spoils the pitch. It'll say 0-2 on the leadoff hitter for Mangum. Gray, by the way, her battery mate is Pierce Porter, and Porter made a couple of nice plays yesterday. 0-2 pitch on the way here, slapped towards third, and fielded cleanly, and out by a step at first base. Ella Rudkins makes the play. Stair thought she was safe, gone 5-3 to begin the ball game.
Hustled her way down the line and made Bo Allen have to make a close one down there.
So Holly Lehman-Webb now will step in, the center fielder here this afternoon for Mangum. And Lehman-Webb batting the number 2 slot the last couple of ball games. Kind of a change there for Mangum. Takes a pitch downstairs for a ball, 1-0. Just underway along the Fox Radio Network. Glad to have you alongside. Lehman Webb lists this one on the right side. Foul. Hodges giving chase and runs out of real estate. And it's a noisy strike. What do they call that first pitch? They call that
a ball.
I thought they did. I wasn't sure. So it's 1-1 on Holly Lehman Webb. One gone here in the first. Emma Gray, Pierce Porter, Tony Hodges, Harper Talley, Ella Rudkins on the infield. Shortstop. There's a shot between the shortstop and third baseman and a base hit for Holly Lehman Webb. Boy, she tagged that one. The shortstop this afternoon is Finley Talley. In the outfield, Sage Norton is in center. Riley Palm is in left. And the right fielder this afternoon is Ashlyn Welch. So with one gone, runner aboard for Mangum. And the first pitch to Bren Woodruss, off speed, taken for a strike. And it's 0-1 on Woodruss, who will be pitching here. Tori Kerbo, Fallon McKenzie Webb, Alyssa Dreyer, Emma Gerald's all watching the broadcast this afternoon. Fastball up underneath the hands. They called it a ball. 1-1 now on Woodruss. Palin Clark waiting in the on-deck circle. Just underway here. A win by Hobart. They go to the Super Regionals. Mangum wins it and come back and play this game for a third time. Woodruss went upstairs to try to catch up with that one. Couldn't get it done. 1-2 now on Brent. Denise York has joined us. Good afternoon, Denise. Good to have you alongside on an absolutely picture-perfect day weather-wise. Side for a ball. Count now 2-2 on Woodruss. Bren started the game at third in the victory, 16-5 over Morrison, but finished up in the circle. Pitch downstairs, gets away from the catcher. Porter couldn't do a whole lot with that. Webb is at second base, and the count has gone full now on Woodruss. So Mangum held scoreless in 8 innings yesterday against this group from Hobart. Trying to get on the board here. Fly ball left center field. Palm giving chase. Caught by the center fielder Newton instead. Out number 2. Good job by Sage. That is the center fielder's ball all the way. She called off the left fielder for out number 2. Better start for Newton there. And remember, yesterday she dropped the similar ball.
Norton,
I said. Okay. Norton.
Right?
Norton, I've been watching you. So Sage Norton with the play. Travis Reese has joined us. Maddie Lively as well. And here's Palin Clark. Clark try to get a run home with 2 gone. Did she go around? She did. Strike on Palin. Third baseman this afternoon for Mangum. 2 gone in the inning. Emma Gray trying to get out of the frame. She gave up a 1-out single to Lehman Webb. She's at second now. There's a shot into center field, and that's going to drop. Lehman Webb going to come home. Here's the throw, but not nearly in time as Holly comes in standing up. And Palin Clark an RBI single, and Mangum has done something here in game number 2 they didn't do in 8 innings yesterday afternoon. That's score a run.
And starting to see a little life out of the Tigers today, Michael.
Yeah, there's just no question about it. They were flat as a pancake in that win over Morrison. Cold strike here on Aubrey Lowe, and the catcher down on the count 0-1. Clark, an RBI single with 2 out, is at first base. 0-1 pitch on the way to Lowe. Downstairs, levels the count at 1-1. Breeze had been blowing in a little bit from center field. Now the flag gives the appearance that it's blowing out just a bit. 1-1 pitch on the way to Lowe. Ground ball off the end of the bat, fielded by the pitcher. And an easy play there to end the inning by Emma Gray and company. But Mangum comes up with a run in the frame. 1 run on a couple of hits. There were no errors. And a runner left on board. We've played a half inning. It's Mangum 1. Hobart coming to bat on Classic Hits 97.7 and 1420 KTJS and 102.1.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452. 580-782-2452.
Bill Gentry, attorney at law in Hobart, is again proud to be a Bearcat booster. Our student athletes try very hard and they always compete, give great effort. You know, Bill Gentry was a Bearcat broadcaster for many, many years, and he was doggone good at it. And by the way, he was All-State in '48. He was small, but he was slow. But Billy Gentry's one of the best, always supporting the youth of our community. Go Bearcats! From Bill Gentry, attorney at law in Hobart. Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the Bank First team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a Bank First nearby. Let Bank First put together a winning game plan for you. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hey, good afternoon to Annalise Sarah Rogers, who's joined us. Blank Crawford says, "What's up, guys? Let's go, Lady Cats." Dana Went, Jennifer Allen have joined us for the broadcast. Good to have you alongside on this Friday afternoon in an elimination bowl game. If you're Mangum, if you're Hobart, if you lose, you get to play once again. So there you go. Mangum on top 1-0, and Hobart will come to bat. They are the home team here this afternoon. It'll be Sage Norton along with Ella Rudkins and Riley Palm due up in inning number 1 for the Lady Cats, who won with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning last night. Cold strike here, and the count 0-1 on Norton. Sage, left-handed hitter, gets out of the box well, runs well, puts pressure on that defense. We'll check the defense for Mangum here in a moment. Popped up foul territory, left side. Palin Clark gives chase, and she had room but couldn't hold on to the ball, and it's 0-2 on Norton.
Norton, very important for her to set. She does a good job of setting the table for the Lady Cats.
She certainly does. And again, talked about that speed. We saw it a couple of times yesterday afternoon. Brent Woodruss to the pitcher this afternoon. Aubrey Lowe is her battery mate. 0-2 pitch on the way here. Swing and a miss. And Norton gone on strikes. Climbing the ladder that time was Woodruss for the first strikeout. Avery Hopper is at first base. Giselle Rowell at second. Palin Clark at third. Hannah Stair is the shortstop. We'll get the outfield for you in a moment as Ella Rudkins steps in. Rudkins, another left-handed batter. She'll slap it, and was she out of the box? She was. They threw her out anyhow, but she slapped the ball and was outside the batter's box when it made contact with her. So interference, out number 2. So 2 gone now for Riley Palm. The outfield, by the way, for Mangum, Millie Gonzalez, Holly Lehman-Webb, and Remy Jennings from left to right. And Palm down in the count 0-1. Woodruss a little bit jacked up here this afternoon, would you say?
She's got a little more energy.
Some giddy up. 0-1 pitch. Fastball inside. Levels the count at 1-1 on Palm. Riley made a couple of nice plays in left field yesterday in that 1-0 win. Outside for a ball. And it's 2-1. It's amazing the change in energy from our first bowl game. 2-1 offering here. Cold strike, and that'll level the count at 2-2.
You know, when you see the Cats and the Tigers lined up across from each other, it kind of brings it out, I think.
They could play tiddlywinks. It'd be exciting, wouldn't it? There's one fouled out of play. It'll say 2-2. Yeah, you're right. It's just
watermelon seed spitting. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah. Who can tie their shoes faster? Okay, let's get after it. Woodruss works quickly. 2-2 pitch on the way here. Cold strike 3. Oh, no. I thought he was going to ring her up. And I'll tell you what, Riley Palm looked back and said, was that a ball? Oh, I love it. Count full 3-2. Here's the pitch off the end of the bat, foul. She spoiled a good one there. And we'll do it again. Jill Travis Nippert has joined us. My goodness, that was some good stuff right there. As the day progresses, the game stays close. That kind of call will elicit big-time response from the crowd. Payoff pitch here, ball 4. Inning stays alive. Good job by Palm.
Big opportunity for the pitcher, Emma Gray, to help her own cause here in the bottom of the first.
2 gone, runner at first, and Gray will step in, and she was absolutely masterful yesterday. Not only in the bowl game against Mangum, but in the first game against Morrison. First pitch, high fly ball, left center field. Lehman Webb giving chase, and she dropped it! Not running from the first base, though, and getting forced at second is Riley Palm. Oh, my. So that will go 8-4. Gray got on board with the error, but the force play made at second base.
Oh.
Wow. So the inning will come to an end, and actually they won't give it an error because the force play ended the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk, nobody left on board. We have played one. Mangum 1, Hobart nothing. This is the Fox Radio Network.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Michael, as we're back starting the top of the second inning, one of the things talked to Coach Bingham about before the game was how they played a complete game, no errors. Had an error. See if one run makes that big of a difference as we continue on here.
It certainly did yesterday for sure. Leading it off here in inning number 2 for Mangum, Giselle Rowell. She tried to bunt her way aboard. It went foul, 0-1. We check in, by the way, on the KTGS Facebook page. Stephanie Gelner-Yakum says, let's go Lady Cats. Kathy Holm, Kathy and Jerry, go Lady Cats. Trish Gray Finning, go Lady Cats. That one fouled back to the screen. 0-2 now on Rowell. And Teresa Guthrie says, let's go ladies. So we have got you covered on 3 radio stations, 2 Facebook pages.
Got you on YouTube and everything.
Yeah. Rowell back to the screen, still 0-2. Avery Hopper, Cadence Cooper due up in the inning as well for Mangum. And if anybody gets on board, Millie Gonzalez, the 9th place hitter for the Lady Tigers. They lead 1-0 here in the top half of inning number 2. Pitch upstairs for a ball. Rowell 1-2. Try to coax Rowell into taking a hack at that, but Gray couldn't get it. 1-2 offering on the way here. Off speed, popped up on the infield, shielding her eyes from the sun and making the catch. Finley Talley for out number 1. Good job by Talley that time.
And I think that's the first time that Finley's made a catch that she hasn't gotten dirty on. That's what I've given her a hard time all season. I said, can you catch without getting dirty? She proved it today, so there we go.
Well, I tell you what, that was not an easy catch with the high sun and the wind now beginning to pick up again from center field. Hopper fouls this one out of play on the right side. It's 0-1 on Avery. 1-0, Mangum on top. Bottom half, or top half of inning number 2. Gray comes plateward. Pitch outside for a ball. 1-1, he's consistent. Cadence Cooper waiting the on-deck circle. Gray. 1-1 offering on the way. Called strike, and it's 1-2. Mangum Tiger football team has shown up here this afternoon. Off the fist, rolled towards second base. Talley with the throw, not in time. Beating it out is Hopper. She's aboard with the infield single.
Yeah, I don't think Talley ever had a shot there.
No, she didn't. That was off the end of the bat. If Gray could have gotten to it, she was the only player that could have made a play on that one. It'll go as an infield single. And with one out, Mangum a runner aboard here in the second. Here's Cadence Cooper. Cooper, the left-handed batter. She is the designated player. Looks at one for a ball, 1-0. Mangum playing tonight at the Liberty Bowl. They open up against Apache. There goes the runner, foul tip. And she'll retrace her steps to first base. Avery Hopper. Count 1-1 on Cadence Cooper. Colton Gillespie holding court with some folks from Hobart. Gillespie, of course, coming over from Altus to play for Mangum, and he has really been a shot in the arm for the Tigers. Pitch upstairs for a ball. And that'll level the count, or run the count to 2-1, I should say, on Cooper. I think Ray thought that Mangum was going to be stealing there, and she kind of ducked out of the way after the pitch. They are trying to steal here. Throw gets away from the second baseman, rolls into right field, and on her way to third base will be Hopper. So Avery with a stolen base and advances on the air. She's at third. And count 3-1 on Cooper. Cadence a chance to get a run home. Called strike. And it's full on Cadence Cooper. You know, one thing about Colton Gillespie, and I asked some of the other players, payoff pitch on the way here. Strike three. Can I help you? No thanks, just looking. Out number two. But you know, you come from a different school, and you come from a big school to a smaller school, and sometimes there's that culture and that clique and everything else that's going on. And I asked some of the kids about it and said, no, he's fit in great. And been no issue with that whatsoever.
That's always a challenge.
Yeah. So here's Millie Gonzalez. Millie takes upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Mangum on top, 1-0. As we play here in inning number 2. Lady Tigers on top. Gonzalez getting some coaching from Jenny Stidham. Saw Austin Solis go by. Solis last week played on an artificial surface over there at Watonga.
Mm-hmm.
But he played so hard. I mean, you talk about a guy playing his guts out. He played so hard. His uniform was discolored as though he had been playing on a muddy field. That's how hard he played. Got a good one going on here this afternoon as well. Off-speed pitch, looping line drive, caught by the third baseman, Ella Rudkins, for out number 3, and Mangum will come up empty. No runs, a hit, an error, and a runner left on board. At the end of an inning and a half, Mangum 1, Hobart 0. We're the Fox Radio Network.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
So those of you who were with us during the broadcast yesterday, you know that Chad Fox struggled mightily with Southwest Covenant and where they were going to play, what was going to happen. He wants everyone to know Texoma Goodwill tonight is at Southwest Covenant. Ooh. There's a line shot into right field, but playing her position well for the second straight game is Remy Jennings. We saw Jennings make a similar play in that ball game against Morrison, and she just took a hit away there. Great job by Remy.
Looked like Porter might have picked something up there. She had a quick word for Finley Talley before she steps in the box.
Well, she hit the ball hard. We didn't even get a chance to introduce her. And is that a foul tip? I believe it is. Pierce Porter hit the ball. I mean, first pitch she saw, she hit a shot, but right at the right fielder for out number 1. So here's Finley Talley. Wind beginning to freshen and kicking dust into our eyes. Count 1-1. One gone here in the second. Upstairs for a ball. 2-1. Football Friday, week number 4, but a couple of pretty darn good softball games taking place. Shelly Jenkins Mullins has joined us in the broadcast booth as Talley will foul that one off, and it's 2-2. So Finley likes to get dirty, you tell me.
She does.
Right. 2-2 pitch. Well, she was fooled big time there. Ball dropped by the catcher, but a good job by Lowe to throw down to first for out number 2. Second strikeout of the ball game now for Bren Woodruss. 2 gone here in the second, and here's Tony Hodges. Apparently I was calling her Tori all day yesterday. We apologize for that.
Good to have Tony back in the lineup. She missed a lot of the season, had some injuries she was dealing with, but came back first game last week.
Took a fast strike there. It's 0-1. Annalise Stair-Rogers has joined us. Inside for a ball, 1-1. By the way, Annalise had a chance to visit with Bo in between ball games. I know you know this, but he's a good young man. Hodges late on that one, fouled it back to the screen. And that'll run the count to 1-2. Mangum, by the way, playing this evening at the Liberty Bowl against Apache. Hobart in action at home as well.
Against Wynnewood, yes. First time I'll see Wynnewood play. I've never seen them play in my years of calling games.
1-2 pitch, high outside for a ball, 2-2. Had a chance to do a bowl game with them last year when they played Ringling. Jim Holloway, who coached for years at Altus, won a couple of state championships at Wynnewood. Off-speed patch, and boy, Hodges way out in front, strike 3. And Hobart will go 1-2-3 in the second. We go to the third, Mangum on top, 1-0. And this is the Fox Radio Network.
Bill Gentry, attorney at law in Hobart, is again proud to be a Bearcat booster. Our student athletes try very hard, and they always compete, give great effort. You know, Bill Gentry was a Bearcat broadcaster for many, many years, and he was doggone good at it. And by the way, he was All-State in 48. He was small, but he was slow. But Billy Gentry's one of the best, always supporting the youth of our community. Go Bearcats! From Bill Gentry, attorney at law in Hobart. Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the Bank First team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a Bank First nearby. Let Bank First put together a winning game plan for you. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Here we go, top half of inning number 3. Hobart Mangum, a game just as good as that one that we saw yesterday afternoon and evening. Mangum on top 1-0 as we go to the top of the third. That'll be the top of the order for the Lady Tigers. That's Hannah Stair, Holly Lehman-Webb, and Bren Woodruss. Absolutely gorgeous afternoon. Plenty of sunshine, blue sky. Temperature really hadn't been too bad. I keep thinking that I'm going to put down some cool weather grass, and I keep looking at the forecast, and they keep predicting 90s, and that doesn't work. Stair looks at a pitch upstairs for a ball. 1-0. Hannah grounded to third her first time around. She's 0 for 1. 0-1 pitch. Called strike, and that'll level things at 1-1. Emma Gray, who threw a shutout twice yesterday. Downstairs, 2-1. 3-inning shutout against Morrison. 8-inning shutout against Mangum. There's a fly ball into left field. Riley Palm circling the wagons. And Tobley picks that one off the grass top to make the catch round number 1. How about that? I love it. It's like, what, me worry? No. I mean, she had to go down and get that one off the top of her shoes and top of the grass. So one gone now for Lehman Webb. Holly takes inside for a ball, 1-0. Lehman Webb singled and scored the only run of the contest. Mangum on top, 1-0. Lehman Webb, fly ball, shallow center field. Sage coming on, and Norton will make the catch for round number 2. Well, there have been a couple of challenges on fly balls for the outfield for Hobart, and they have responded with a couple of scintillating catches. And now here's Bren Woodruss. Speaking of flying out, she did to center field her first time around. She is 0 for 1.
Breeze starting to play effect.
It is. Held that ball up off the bat of Lehman Webb. Ball 1 to Woodruss. Play here in the third, and again, Mangum wins. We play again. Hobart wins. They go to the Super Regional. There's a pop-up on the infield. Tally shading her eyes, and actually the ball winds up near Rudkins, and Ella can't make the play, and the inning will stay alive. That ball started out towards shortstop and Finley Tally, but you heard my erstwhile partner talk about the breeze, and it did push it away from her, and I think it really caught Rudkins by surprise. Never got a glove on it, so an infield single keeps the inning alive for Palin Clark. Welcome Victoria Geralds into the broadcast. Clark, an RBI single her first time around. Mangum leading 1-0. And again, we saw how critical defense was in that game yesterday between these two. There's a shot towards short, knocked down by Tally.
Nice
She'll
play.
flip the second, and the inning will come to an end. Boy, Finley stayed in front of a rocket right there to make the play. Mangum comes up empty in their half of the third. No runs, a hit, no errors, and nobody left on board. And after 2.5, it's Mangum 1, Hobart 0, and we are the Fox Radio Network.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Bottom half of inning number 3 about to unfold here on the Fox Radio Network. Mangum on top 1-0. Lady Cats, the home team. And they will send to the plate Harper Tally, Ashlyn Welch, and then back to the top of the order, and Sage Norton. Harper, who caught the little pitch from the shortstop on the feed to end the inning, leads it off here. So you're part of a great defensive play, and then you get to lead off the inning. Right-handed batter takes the ball upstairs, 1-0. Say hi to Tori Kerbo, who has joined us. Maddie Lively as well. The breeze continues to freshen. There's a fly ball to center. And Lehman Webb started back and then had to come in as the breeze knocked it down, one gone. Harper hit it hard, but again, the wind has really picked up, and it has influenced balls in the air here in this contest. So here's Ashlyn Welch, the right fielder. Woodruss downstairs with the ball, 1-0. Winnie Wood coming to Hobart. Apache coming to Mangum. That's football. There's a shot off the glove of Clark, and it goes into left field. My goodness. Ashlyn Welch, you talk about hitting a ball on the button, just did.
She got around on that one.
Smoked it. Clark got a glove on it, but they've got to call the fire department to the web out. My goodness, that ball was hit. 1 out, 1 on here in the third. There's a shot into the Hobart dugout.
That's a dangerous place today.
I tell you what, that third base side has been tattooed all day long. Dana Snow Cornett says, go Lady Tigers. 0-1 on Norton. Sage struck out to lead off the ball game. Shows bunt. Pulled it back on the off-speed pitch. Took it for a ball, and it's 1-1. Mangum leads 1-0 here in the third. And as we have seen batters do, Norton trying to disrupt the rhythm of Woodruss. Gets a ball here, and it's 2-1. Ashley Cantu Robinson has joined us. Hello, Ashley. Pitch on the way, fouled back to the screen. And that'll level the count at 2-2, but I'll tell you what, Norton was right on that one. She had a good cut. Runner at first, 1 gone here in the third. Mangum on top, 1-0. Ella Rudkins waits in the on-deck circle. Norton will dribble this one towards the first base line. It will get by Woodruss, and everybody going to be safe. Well, you don't have to smoke it like Welch did. You can dribble it and still get on board. Norton at first, and Welch to second base with only 1 gone in the inning, and here's Ella Rudkins.
That's one of those hits that can make a difference, too, Michael.
Ella Rudkins tried to bunt her way aboard the first time around and ran into the ball in the field of play and was out on the interference call. Another left-handed batter for Brian Bingham. Takes downstairs. And the count 1-0. Give me a scouting report on Welch. Does she run well?
She's pretty good. She's not one of the fastest, but yeah, she's a good base runner.
1-0 pitch. Nubbed foul back to the screen. And it's 1-1. Remember a couple of hours ago when we were trying to stay awake during that ball game? No
Wondering if anybody was going to stay alive.
Yeah. No trouble here. The energy level is great. Love it. Woodruss comes homeward bound, and boy, an off-speed pitch that got away from her. And now the throw down to third. She's going to be safe. Yep. It's a great slide down there at third base by Welch. Ball got away from the catcher, went to the screen. Did they call that a strike?
I haven't seen him put up the finger.
He called
he says
ball.
1. Wow. Looked like he was still showing 1-1, but it should be 2-1.
Yeah. Or 1-2. One
or the other.
That's the third pitch in the sequence. You're right. And it's 2-2. He did call that previous pitch a ball. So the count level at 2-2. Norton is at second. Welch is at third. 1 out in the inning. Little pop-up on the infield. Caught in foul territory. What a nice play there by Aubrey Lowe for out number 2.
Big out right there.
And Lowe didn't have time to get rid of the mask. That ball wasn't hit high enough for that to occur. She had to find it with the mask on, did for round number 2. Here's Riley Palm. Palm, with runners at second and third, hits this one on the right side foul, and it's 0-1 on Riley. Riley walked in the first inning with 2 outs and then got thrown out on a force play when she did not run on a fly ball to the outfield. 0-1 pitch, outside for a ball, 1-1. And the only thing that we can figure that Riley may have lost track of the number of outs in the inning. And that's why she was not running.
Riley showing some of the youth of the Lady Cats. Started out the season in the 9-hole, so she's seen big improvement over the year.
Foul that one on the right side, 1-2. Yeah, and I know what you're talking about on that 9-hole thing. Holly Lehman-Webb, one of those kids that has worked her way up through the lineup for Mangum. Good job of spoiling a pitch there. Palm had one up in her eyes and was able to foul it off. And it will stay 1-2 on Riley. And Jenny Stidham going to take a timeout, come out of the dugout, and talk to her. And she has done this
several times today.
She has. You think that coaches will come out and talk to the pitcher or the infielders or both at the beginning of a batting sequence, and she has come out more than once in the middle of a sequence.
Yep.
So apparently there's something that she's noticing and wants to change.
And you do that when you got a 1-run lead before something happens.
Well,
I guess.
yeah, and I think it may be defensive alignment, or what are we going to do if there's a ground ball, or what are we going to do if they do get a base hit to the outfield? Where are we going to go with the throw? So here we go. Runners at second and third, 2 gone. Pitch on the way from Woodruss, and I tell you what, Riley Palm is doing a great job of keeping this bat alive. We saw a couple of kids from Morrison do the same thing earlier this afternoon. And Palm has spoiled off 3 good pitches from Bryn Woodruss. 1-2 offering on the way here. Adenocean laid off of it, and it'll go to 2-2. Mangum bench jockeys wanting the cold strike, not going to get it. Norton at second, Welch at third. 2 gone in the third. Mangum 1-0. 2-2 pitch on the way here. Popped up on the infield. Stair calls for it at shortstop. Battles the breeze, and it gets away from her, and 2 runs will score. We have talked about it quite a bit here in this ball game, the breeze and the effect that it has had, and you can tell that Stair was battling that one as soon as it came off the bat.
That's right. That's right.
So Hobart takes the lead and is scoring Norton from second, Welch from third. It's a 2-1 ball game. Palm over at first base, and Emma Gray a chance to help herself. Gray flied. Well, she was part of that force play that we talked about a moment ago. Off speed, called strike. Hobart fans do not like the call. And Emma's thinking, okay, when I'm in the circle, give me the same. Fastball inside, 1-2. Runner at first, 2 gone. We play here in inning number 3. And Hobart with the first lead of the afternoon. 1-2 offering on the way from Woodruss. Fouled into the netting on the right side. It'll stay at 1-2.
I think that's the first time we've seen it over in the first base netting.
Yeah.
It's all been on the third base line.
Woodruss working quickly as she does. 1-2 offering on the way. Off speed, strike 3. Palm gone on strike, or Gray gone on strikes. Backwards K in the book, and the inning will come to an end, but not before Hobart comes up with a couple of runs. 2 runs on 2 hits. There was an error and a runner left on board. At the end of 3, it's 2-1. Hobart in front of Mangum here on the Fox Radio Network.
Friends, when you need an attorney, you can count on Bill Blue in Hobart, Oklahoma. Bill's office is at 311 South Main Street in the office of Scott Northrup CPA. Bill provides exceptional guidance with wills and trusts, powers of attorney, business planning, and special needs trusts. Give Bill a call, 580-682-1930, and Bill is a proud supporter of the Hobart Bearcats. Good luck, Bearcats, from Bill Blue, attorney at law in Hobart. Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart are again proud to be Bearcat boosters. Friends, attend all the games you can and support the doggone Bearcats and Lady Bearcats and all their activities. And when you want your hair cut, colored, styled, Barbara is really good. She's the best at doing hair. Whatever you want done, Barbara's House of Beauty is the place to go. Again, good luck, Bearcats, from Larry and Barbara Stewart. Barbara's House of Beauty on South Broadway in Hobart. Phone 580-726-3532.
I want to say hi to my old Altus Merchant softball buddy, Tracy Dale Smith, listening in over there at Cash. And Robert Crawford wants you to know that he's blank Crawford. Forever, his Facebook page was blank Crawford, and he had, for the picture, it was just a black blank circle. Then he changed to Robert. I don't know what's going on. Casey Kroom has joined us. baseball coach at Mangum. Good afternoon, Casey. I hear you put a roof on the old press box there at the Liberty Bowl. We're grateful. Aubrey Lowe going to lead it off here in inning number 4 for Mangum. Takes upstairs for a ball, 1-0.
It was kind of nice a couple of weeks ago to be somewhat undercover. The first time I've ever been to undercover there, so they're making some improvements.
Foul back to the screen. It's 1-1 on Aubrey. Lowe ran it back to the pitcher her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Yeah, they're really, they're doing a good job over there, really making it nice. Pop up on the right side, giving chase the second baseman. Nobody going to get there, and that is a foul ball. Mangum fans don't like the call, but that's the correct call. Harper Talley, Tony Hodges, and Ashlyn Welch all giving chase, and nobody could get there.
Both officials had a great look at it, too, so.
Count now 1-2 on Lowe. 1-2 offering on the way. Swing and a miss. Sabri gone on strikes. Way out in front of that off-speed pitch. So Aubrey retired for the second time here this afternoon. 1 gone. Second strikeout of the ball game for Emma Gray. Jennifer Reisner has joined us. As Giselle Rowell steps in. Giselle popped down to the shortstop her first time around. Shows bunt. Goes through it, and it's 0-1 on Rowell. Again, if Hobart wins this, they are headed to the Super Regional next week. If Mangum wins this, we will turn around and do it again. Pitch in the dirt. That'll level the count at 1-1. 2-1, Hobart on top as we play in the top half of inning number 4. 2-1 pitch on the way. Again, popped up on the infield, chasing the catcher Pierce, and she runs out of real estate. As you can hear it bang off the roof overhead. Speaking of roofs, I want to say hi to Scott Augustine. He drew the short straw this week and will have to join me in the broadcast booth at the Liberty Bowl for the football game tonight. Scott, my apologies in advance. 1-1 pitch on the way here inside. And a good job there by Rowell to lay off the pitch at her feet. It's 2-1. Scott gets a little excited. I might have to give him a sedative before we start. Upstairs for a ball. The count runs to 3-1 on Rowell. Bonnie Avery Clark has picked up the broadcast. Hello, Bonnie. 3-1 the count on Giselle Rowell. Rowell hits it towards right center field. That ball carrying, and it'll bounce up against the wall. Giselle motors into second base with a double. Well, Rowell hit that ball, and it just kept slicing away from Norton out in center field. So Giselle, a one-out double, is in scoring position now for Hopper. Avery singled her first time around and then got stranded at third base after stealing a bag and advancing on an error. Carrie Green is checked in. She says, rattle them bats, Lady Tigers. Go, Lady Tigers. Cold strike. 0-1 on Avery. 2-1 ball game. Mangum and Hobart. Lady Cats on top. Swing and a miss there. Out in front was Hopper. Good piece of pitching by Gray. She took a little something off of it, and it's 0-2 now. Well, if you're Hopper, you got to shorten up and put it in play somewhere. Runner at second, 1 gone. Inside for a ball. That is a...
That's a hard one to take.
Well, it's ice water in your veins, yeah. Well, 0-2 count. I'm hacking at that one. You can hear the wind really beginning to pick up. Straight in from center field. Another pitch. Borderline. Ball 2. 2-2. If you play golf, that's one you're going after because that's in your golf wheelhouse. 2-2 offering on the way here. Popped up on the infield. Giving chase is Talley. And boy, I tell you what, Harper really did a great job of staying with that one for out number 2. Thought that was going to pop out of her glove, and she did something that I used to teach the kids in Little League all the time, use that bare hand to secure the ball. So a great job there by Harper Talley at second to get the second out of the inning. Cadence Cooper now will dig in with 2 gone for Mangum. Pitch downstairs. And we talked about it yesterday, but these 2 catchers, Pierce Porter for Hobart and Aubrey Lowe for Mangum, they have saved some runs the last couple of days. Certainly saved some bases as well. 1-0 on Cooper. Hits this one off the end of the bat, and Stidham she won't field it cleanly over there at third base. Jenny going to have to run laps and poles after not being able to corral that one. 1-1 on Cadence. Left-hander digs in. Foul tip, and it's 1-2 on Cooper. 2 gone here in the fourth. Hobart 2-1. Giselle Rowell out at second base as she smoked one off the fence in right center field with 1 gone. 1-2 pitch on the way here towards third. Knocked down by Rudkins, and Ella will make the throw in time for out number 3. So Mangum comes up empty in their half of the fourth. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. At the end of 3.5, it's Hobart 2, Mangum 1, and we are the Fox Radio Network.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your...
All right, here we go. Bottom half of inning number 4. Hobart on top. 2-1 over Mangum. If they win, they go to the Super Regional next week. If they lose, they'll come back and play another game against Mangum. And Pierce Porter leads it off. Porter lined one to right field her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Takes inside for a ball here. Head in the count. 2-0 is Porter. Check in with Mona Barnes-Wheeler. No relation. She says, let's go, Lady Cats. Summer Middick. Let's go! 2-0 pitch. Inside for ball 3.
3 in a row, right in the same spot.
Yep. Briz got she said, you're going to give me one of those. I know you are. Ball 4, back to the screen. And that was an emotional pitch right there. So the leadoff runner aboard for the Lady Cats here in inning number 4. And Finley Talley now will step in. Talley, the shortstop. Excellent bat control, and I would think that Finley probably going to be bunting here. Porter over at first. Pitch inside again. Woodruss is not getting that pitch. It's 1-0 on Finley. Two-1 ball game. Bottom half of inning number 4. That one outside for ball 2. So Woodruss said, you're not giving me the inside pitch. I'm going to go outside. You didn't get that one either. Talley had shown early in the sequence she wanted to bunt. 2-0 pitch. Hit her. And some showmanship going on there. I love it. Talley takes the pitch off the leg, glares out at Woodruss. Bren with the glare right back. Oh, this is good.
All the way down the line.
Yeah. Runners at first and second now. Nobody out. And a cold strike delivered to Tony Hodges.
I was going to say, if he didn't call that one a strike, there was going to be some noise.
Beauty on the bounty. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Hodges late on the fastball. And it's 0-2. Apparently we called her Tori yesterday. I can't read my own handwriting. So Tony Hodges down in the count 0-2. 2 aboard. Nobody out here in the fourth, and Hodges spoiled a good pitch there. Back to the screen. It'll say 0-2. Mangum and Hobart in a dandy one on a great Friday afternoon. 0-2 offering on the way here. Woodruss throws it to the screen, and that'll allow the runners to move up. Porter goes to third. Talley is at second on the wild pitch. So now Hodges, a base hit, and she can get 2 home. Count on Tony is 1-2. Nobody out in the frame. Hodges will step out. Woodruss will step off. Now she goes to work. 1-2 pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch, dribbled foul. And what about Hodges? Keeping the at-bat alive. She was fooled big time, but kept the hands back and was able to just dribble it foul. Woodruss cleaning the softball off. And now set to go to work. Hodges, 1-2 pitch, looks at strike 3. Tony didn't like the call, but that was a pretty good pitch.
That's a pretty pitch.
So 1 gone. Hodges gone on strikes. Here's Harper Talley. Talley 0 for 1. She flying out to center field her first time around. 2-1 ball game, bottom of the fourth. Talley showed bunt, tipped it foul, and it's 0-1 on Harper. Ashlyn Welch, who hit a rocket, waits in the on-deck circle. Runners at second and third. Clark creeping in from third. 0-1 pitch. Upstairs to Harper Talley. And the count level at 1-1. Woodruss gets the sign. This one popped up on the infield. Bren calling for it, and she'll make the catch in foul territory. They'll throw behind the runner. And there are 2 going. Pierce Porter, nearly wandered a little bit too far away from the bat. So Harper Talley retired on a foul out to the pitcher for out number 2. And here's Ashlyn Welch. Welch takes for a strike, and it's 0-1. As we mentioned, Ashlyn blistered the softball her last time around, nearly knocking the glove off of Palin Clark over at third base. Hit the hack here, fouling out of play on the right side, and it's 0-2. Hobart with runners still at second and third, 2 gone in the fourth, and they lead 2-1. Welch stepping out, breaking the concentration of Woodruss. Now Bren comes set, fires a little bit outside, and the Mangum fans wanted strike 3. It's 1-2 instead. Porter started the inning with a walk. Talley got hit. They're at second and third. Ground ball back to Woodruss. She'll bobble, collect, fire to first in time, and the inning is over. So Woodruss kept her wits about her on the slow roller and fires to first for out number 3. Hobart comes up empty in the fourth. No runs, no hits. There was a walk, a hit batter, and 2 left on base. We've played 4. It's Hobart on top, 2-1, here on the Fox Radio Network.
Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the Bank First team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a Bank First nearby. Let Bank First put together a winning game plan for you. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Listen, friends, are you a regular customer at Klink Supermarket in Hobart? If so, thanks for your business. Maybe you haven't been in a while. Well, we're better than we used to be. Better selection, including many gluten-free items. Good produce and meat departments, excellent service, old-fashioned service. As a matter of fact, we still sack and carry out your groceries. Neil Hobbs and employees appreciate your business, and we sell all our products at the lowest possible price. So come see us soon and often. We're open every day. Klink Supermarket in Hobart.
We sashay off to the top of the 5th inning. Mangum will send numbers 9, 1, and 2 to the plate. Millie Gonzalez, Hannah Stair, and Holly Lehman-Webb due up for the Lady Tigers, who plated a run back in the first inning. Their first in now 12 innings of work against the uber pitcher for the Hobart Lady Cats.
Emma has had an impressive season.
She's had an impressive last 2 days. So here's Gonzalez. Millie, first pitch swinging, foul on the right side, down to play, and it's 0-1 on the left fielder. Gonzalez popped to third and is 0 for 1. And a reminder for you, football coming up on the Fox Radio Network tonight as well. Now, trying to work quickly herself is Emma Gray. Gonzalez now steps in. 0-1 pitch. Again, foul on the right side, out of play, 0-2. Mangum at home tonight, Liberty Bowl, entertaining Apache. Hobart at home tonight, entertaining Wynnewood on Classic Hits 97.7 and 1420 KTGS and 102.1 respectively. Line shot into the gap, right center field. That's going to get down. Gonzalez rounds first and decides to drop anchor there. So the leadoff runner aboard here in the fifth for Mangum. And then on 107 The Zone, Cordell on the road at Moreland. I'll be there in a couple of weeks. Chad Fox, there must be something in Moreland that he likes, because he decided to go to Moreland tonight with the crew from The Zone. And as I mentioned, we'll be there, Mangum, in a couple of weeks. I don't know if he's scouting out the broadcast facilities or what the deal is.
I think he just wants to make sure it gets on the air, I think.
Oh, there's that.
There is that.
Here's Stair. Hannah showed bunt, high pitch. 1-0 on Hannah. Stair on the afternoon, 0 for 2. Grounded out to lead off the ball game to the third baseman and flying to left. Runner at first, nobody out. It's Gonzalez. There's a bunt towards the first baseman. Picked up and fielded and thrown to the second baseman. And a nice play all the way around. Hodges to Tally for out number 1. Sacrifice executed successfully by Hannah Stair. Not often that you see the 3-4 put out, but that was the case. So Holly Lehman-Webb now with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Lehman-Webb digging in here, singled and scored the first run of the ball game. Takes a strike there and looks at the home plate umpire like, you can't be serious. She hit a fly ball to center field her last time up that Norton really did a good job of staying with. It was a tough play, and Sage made a tough catch. There's a ground ball towards short. Finley Tally, long throw in time. Taking third on the play will be Gonzalez. Millie is there with 2 gone. So the fielder's choice allows Gonzalez to move up a base. He's retired 6-3 for out number 2. Here's Lehman-Webb. Here's Brent Woodruss. Chance to help her own cause. She's flied to center and singled. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Tying run at third base. 2-1. We play in the top of the 5th inning. Woodruss, first pitch swinging. Foul out of play, right side, 0-1. College football along the network tomorrow. 0-1 pitch on the way here. Inside for a ball, 1-1. Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on Kansas State tomorrow. 11 o'clock kickoff there. And then the Sooners play tomorrow afternoon at Auburn. Little pop-up on the right side. 3 people giving chase, and that is a foul ball. Second time we have seen that happen here this afternoon as it falls into the Bermuda Triangle of Welch, Tally, and Hodges.
And Hodges on the play, you could tell she hasn't seen a lot of field time. Got a little turned around on that one. Could have made a play, I think.
Sid the Kid, Sydney Webb joining us. I like that. Welch, Tally, and Hodges. That'd make a good law firm right there. I like that. Rolled right off the tongue. So Woodruss now try to put something in play. Down on the count, 1-2. And does. Singles it to center field, and we're tied at 2. How about that by Bryn Woodruss? Woodruss shortening up her stroke, simply putting bat on ball and singles into center field to tie the game at 2.
That's what you call clutch right there.
Yep. One of the 2 seniors on this club, and she produced there. So we're back to square one. Here's Palin Clark. Clark, an RBI single her first time around, rolled into a fielder's choice. She's 1 for 2. There goes Woodruss. Throw not nearly in time. Bren in safely at second base. Hobart fans thought that Woodruss left early. I don't know that they're going to get the call. And now they walk intentionally. Palin Clark. Wow. So Clark at first, Woodruss at second. And here comes Aubrey Lowe. Lowe has grounded out and struck out. 0 for 2. That's got to stick in her craw just a little bit. Let's see if the Mangum catcher can put something in play. Lifts it on the foul side of first base and out of play, 0-1. Mangum has gone the opposite way 4 different times now for base hits against Emma Gray. And Lowe tried to go that way there. 0-1 pitch on the way here. Popped up center field. Norton coming on, and it's not going to get to center field. The wind knocked it down, and a good job by Finley Talley to make the catch for out number 3. But Mangum ties it at 2. They come up with 1 run on a pair of hits. There were no errors and a runner left on base. We've played 4.5, tied at a pair. This is the Fox Radio Network.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain, open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the new school year. The fall sports season is here. Fast pitch softball and football and all the activities surrounding those seasons. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bottom half of number 5 about to unfold here. Knotted at a pair. Mangum and Hobart. Hobart wins. They go to the Super Regional. Mangum wins. We come back and play one more game. Third time in 2 days. What was it that Meatloaf once sang? 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Ain't
All
bad.
right. Sage Norton set to lead it off here in inning number 5 for the Lady Cats. She'll be followed by Ella Rudkins and Riley Palm. Pamela Seiser. I hope I'm saying that correctly, Pamela. Caesar. All right. Pamela says, let's go Lady Cats. First pitch, Woodruss to Norton out of the zone, 1-0. Sage struck out to lead off the ball game, singled and scored in the third. She's 1 for 2. Left-hander that can run. Fouls this one out of play on the left side. 1-1 now on Norton. And again, if you're wondering about how it works when you go to the Super Regional, 1-1 pitch here, back to the screen. 2-1. 16 regionals taking place. The winners of those 16, those coaches will get together over the weekend, rank the teams, and if you finish in the top 8, you host a Super Regional. Off the fist, that is going to spin foul. Good job by Clark to stay away from that one. If she feels it, no way. You get Norton at first base. Sage runs too well. 2-2 now on Norton. So basically, it's 1 versus 16, 2 versus 15, and on down the line. That one fouled back towards us, and it will stay. at 2-2. It's kind of late enough in the afternoon that the football guys, there's a couple of them hanging around, but
not much longer.
No, they got to get ready for the games. Off-speed pitch. Oh, the Mangum fans wanted the call. They think the home plate umpire got fooled. The Hobart fans said, that was a ball. Jenny Stidham came off of her bucket and out of the dugout to talk about her displeasure with the call. Payoff pitch on the way here, off the fist on the infield, and calling for it is the right fielder. And I tell you what, Remy Jennings has been a player here this afternoon defensively for Jenny Stidham. She'll make the catch. That looked, for all intents and purposes, was going to be a play for Giselle Rowell, and Jennings says, no, give it to me. Out number 1. She's made a couple of plays on line drives and then really was forceful there and took control on that little pop-up into shallow right. A running bunt as Stair goes deep in the hole, but there's no way you're going to get Rudkins. Great job by Ella. Slapped it to the left side of the infield and beat that one out easily. The only chance Mangum had of getting Rudkins is if the ball was fielded cleanly by Clark at third and she couldn't get there. Yep. So Rudkins aboard. She is now 1 for 3 in the ball game. And the first pitch to Riley Palm, taken upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Riley walked in the first, reached on an error in the third. 1-0 pitch shows bunt. It's foul, and the count 1-1. And I think Riley bunting for a base hit there more than anything, as that was a late attempt. So the count 1-1 on Palm. Runner at first. Here in the fifth. And a changeup popped up on the infield. Palin Clark will make the catch for out number 2. So Palm did a good job of waiting on the softball, but got underneath it and popped it out for the second out of the inning. Here's Emma Gray. Gray is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Got caught looking her last time around. Tied at 2 in the bottom of the fifth inning. First pitch inside for a ball. That bee nearly stung me on the hand. If you heard my voice go a little bit higher there. And it's 1-0 on Emma. The bees have been hanging around all day long. 1-0 pitch, off speed. And it's a dandy they'll throw down behind the runner, but diving in safely at first base is Ella Rudkins. Count level at 1-1 on Emma Gray. Gray's been victimized a couple of times with off-speed pitches from Woodbridge. 1-1 pitch, dribbled foul down the third base side. And it's 1-2 now on Emma. Play here in inning number 5, tied at 2. A nail-biter yesterday, 1-0. That Hobart won in 8 innings. They're the home team again this afternoon. Foul and out of play on the right side. Good job of spoiling a good pitch there. It'll stay 1-2 on Emma. She and Woodruss hooked up in a dandy battle.
Again.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch, off speed. And the hometown fans can't believe it. It's 2-2. Sometimes you can get fooled behind the plate. 2-2 offering on the way here from Woodruss. Off speed again. Didn't mean to do it. Gray got a piece of it and rolled it foul. Win the Hall Davidson checking in. She says, hey, you've got this, girls. 2-2 pitch on the way to Emma. Ground ball to short. Picked up, flipped to second. The inning will come to an end. Good job by Stair to field and flip to Rowell for out number 3. So Hobart empty on their half of inning number 5. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. We've played 5. We're tied at 2, kids. It doesn't get any better than this on the Fox Radio Network.
Friends, if you need a new roof, you need to call Robert Elliott at Robert Elliott Roofing in Clinton. Robert has roofed my house twice. And with our weather, there's a good chance you'll need a new roof soon. Sooner than later. Robert is good. He's ready to help you. He's an experienced roofer, and he'll do you a good job. That's a promise. And good luck to the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from Elliott Roofing in Clinton, Oklahoma.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal Go the Extra Mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Here we go, kids. This is the top half of inning number 6. We're tied at 2. And the first pitch from Emma Gray, taken for a ball, 1-0. Giselle Rowell has stepped in. Rowell has doubled and popped out, 1 for 2. Takes a pitch downstairs, 2-0. Rowell doubled her last time up with 1 out and was left stranded. C.R. Reeder Jr. clapping, rooting for the Tigers. Jenny Hernandez. Hello, Jenny. She says, let's go, Lady Tigers. And there's a called strike on Rowell. And the count on Giselle now 2-1. Mangum with 1 in the first and 1 in the 5th. The first 2 runs in after getting shut out yesterday. 8-0. Brian Bingham going to go out and have a quick conversation with Emma Gray. What's this all about?
I don't know. He doesn't do this a whole lot. Must have seen something in her delivery. Maybe she's rushing a little bit.
I mean, he bolted out of the dugout.
It's not something I've seen him do this season.
It's been a long time since Brian ran that fast.
Saw something serious.
Yeah, got to go back and get some oxygen now. And his posture as he stood and talked to Emma, it wasn't one of myrrh and light. Pitch fouled out of play on the right side. Count full now on Giselle. Play here in the top of the 6th inning. Tied at 2. Hobart advances to the Super Regional with a win. Mangum will play Hobart a 3rd time if they win. Pitch upstairs. Rowell coaxing the walk out of Emma Gray. Leadoff runner aboard here in inning number 6 for Mangum. That'll bring Avery Hopper to the plate. Avery singled back in the 2nd. Stole a base and was left stranded over at 3rd. And she's popped out to 2nd. 1 for 2. Wouldn't be surprised if Rowell isn't off with a pitch. She is. There's a bunt and it's foul. And it's 0-1 on Hopper. By the way, Taylor Eshetai has checked in. She says, let's go blue. Jennifer Reisner with the counter. Let's go, Lady Tigers. I don't think Jennifer probably can say it like that. But
nobody can.
Thank goodness. Count 0-1 on the batter. There's a looping line drive into right field that's going to get down, and now it gets by Welch. That'll allow the runners to go to 2nd and 3rd. And Mangum got something going with nobody out here in the 6th. Hopper with the single and advancing to 2nd on the error. Taking 3rd on the play is Rowell. Rowell at 3rd, Hopper at 2nd, and Cadence Cooper now an opportunity. Cooper 0 for 2. She struck out looking in the 2nd and grounded out to end inning number 4. Bats here in the 5th. Ground ball is short. They're going to come home with the throw. It's up the line and safe at home is Giselle Rowell. So Cooper put the ball in play and forced Hobart to make a play. Hopper took 3rd on the throw home. Cooper's safe on the fielder's choice. Give her an RBI. And Mangum on top now, 3-2. Here's Millie Gonzalez as Brandy Webb has joined us. Millie, 1 for 2. Popped out, singled and scored. Shows bunt, takes it for a strike. And it's 0-1 on Gonzalez. Taking 2nd base on the play is Cadence Cooper. Cooper at second. Over at third is Hobart. Leads 2 in the 6th. This one on territory. Great effort there by the first baseman, Tony Hodges, but she just ran out of real estate. Now, 0-2. Gonzalez batting here in the 6th. Takes upstairs for a ball, and the count 1-2 on Millie. Jennifer Reiser said, "That's all you, Bards. No way. No way I'm going there." Gonzalez gets set, goes to work on Emma. Gray's pitch downstairs for a ball, and the count 2-2. And again, I want to go back to that conversation that Brian Bingham had with his pitcher. I wonder what, because he saw something going on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's continued. Pitch on the way here. Line shot into right field. That's a base hit. Scoring from third is Hopper. They're going to hold Cooper at third. And Mangum on top, 4-2. Inside out swing and an RBI single for Millie Gonzalez. Runners at first and third. And to the top of the order we go for Mangum. That'll be Hannah Stair. Stair 0 for 2 with a sacrifice. Ruth Beal likes Avery Hopper. Woohoo, she says. I like that. Cold strike on Stair. Down to second base on the pitch was Gonzalez. So Gonzalez at second, Cooper at third, and the left-handed hitting Hannah Stair 0-1. Takes outside for a ball. That'll level the count at 1-1. Jenna Brooks, Tori Kerbo have joined us. Mangum leading 4-2 in the 6th. A victory by the Lady Tigers, and we'll come back and play one more time this afternoon. Cold strike on the outer half, and that'll run the count to 1-2 now on Hannah Stair. Well, I tell you what, if Emma Gray could live there, she would have a great afternoon. That was a tough pitch. Ground ball back to Gray. She'll field, throw home, and out at the plate will be Cadence Cooper. Heads up play there. Stair safe on the fielder's choice. And taking third on the play will be Millie Gonzalez. Cooper retired. Is that the first out of the inning? It is. So that was 1-2 on the fielder's choice. Stair at first. Gonzalez at third. Here's Holly Lehman-Webb. Webb 1 for 3 with a run scored. Lifts this one into left field, or left center field. Norton is there, makes the catch on one knee, tagging Gonzalez from third. She will score. And winding up at third on the play, Hannah Stair. And again, we see the effects of the wind as Norton was in good shape to make the catch, and then the wind knocked the ball down, and she had to go down to one knee to make the play. And that allowed very easily Gonzalez to score from third and Hannah to move from second to third.
Yeah, Sage always tries to line up a good line to throw and had no opportunity there.
5-2 ball game. Woodruff takes inside for a ball. By the way, that sacrifice fly gave another RBI to Holly Lehman-Webb. 1-0 pitch on the way to Woodruff. Pops out of the catcher's glove, but staying at third base will be Hannah Stair. Count now 2-0 on Woodruff. The line shot right back up the middle, and a run will score from third, and Mangum now on top 6-2. Lady Tigers erupting for 4 in the inning. Woodruff with an RBI single to center. And Mangum leading it 6-2. Jenny Hernandez tuning in just in time to see that. Palin Clark now will step in. Clark an RBI single her first time around. She has rolled into a fielder's choice and walked. 1 for 2. Hacks at that one. Fouls it back to the screen. 0-1. Woodruff was off with a pitch. You could bet that the Hobart fans and the coaching staff watching closely to see if she leaves early. There are those, the broadcast booth included, that think maybe she did the last time she was on. 0-1 pitch. Clark will lift it high in the infield. Calling for it is the shortstop, Tally. And Finley will make the play for out number 3. But Mangum scores 4 in the inning. 4 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors and nobody left on board, or 1 runner left on board. We've played 5.5. Mangum 6. Hobart 2. This is Classic Hits 97.7 and KTJS.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Bottom of the 6th about to unfold here on the Fox Radio Network, and it has been a glorious afternoon weather-wise in this ball game. Not as tight and tense right now as what we saw yesterday, but still, when you're talking about Mangum and Hobart, and you're talking about postseason extravaganzas, anything can happen over the next inning and a half. Mangum plating 4 there in the 6th. To jump out to a 6-2 lead. Lady Cats scored a pair of runs in the 3rd. Otherwise, they have been held in check by Bryn Woodruss. So Pierce Porter will lead it off. Porter takes a ball, 1-0 on the catcher. Hits this one in the air towards the right side. Remy Jennings will battle the sun, the wind, and the rain and make the catch for out number 1. No rain, but the high sky and the wind for sure. Sherry Lauer Bowen checked into the broadcast. Hello, Sherry. Say hi to the family for me. Give them my love and a hug. 1 gone here in the 6th for Hobart. A little pop-up on the infield. Palin Clark did a good job of finding the ball, and Finley Talley is retired on the little pop to third base. 2 gone. So 2 quick outs here for Hobart in inning number.
Lake and Rose up to bat.
Inning number 6. Pinch hitter. You say that's Lake and Rose? Okay. So Lakin will hit in the place of Tony Hodges. Hodges had struck out in her 2 plate appearances. Rose, first pitch swinging. A little roller to Woodruss. He'll flip the first. And just like that, the inning is over. 4 pitches in the inning as Hobart goes 1, 2, 3 in the 6th. We'll go to the 7th. Mangum on top, 6-2 on the Fox Radio Network.
Geiger Eye Care in Altus, Frederick, and Elgin are proud of our youth. For years, they've sponsored ball games in football and basketball. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, call Geiger Eye Care. Mike and Sean, along with sons Bryce and Seth and daughter Maddie Rhodes, are professionals. They are very good at what they do. So good luck to our area sports teams. And attend all the games you can, friends. And remember, if you need an eye exam, there's just one place to call. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin. Friends, are you satisfied with your current bank? If you're thinking about trying a new bank, let me suggest Great Plains Bank in Hobart. Now, if you need a loan, and it's a doable deal, well, doggone it, let's get it done. See Keith Gray, Eric Morgret, or Heston Brown, all good guys that would love to visit with you and help you if they can. The staff is all professional, good folks, anxious to serve you in any way. Savings and checking accounts, CDs, whatever your banking need, we're here to help. So come to Hobart and Great Plains Bank, your kind of bank, and a member FDIC. Steve Miller at Grinnell's Pharmacy encourages everyone to shop at home when you can and support your local merchants. Steve thanks you all for many years of loyalty. Use our drive-through window. Get your prescriptions filled at Grinnell's Pharmacy. And we have greeting cards, gift ideas, candy, and a lot more at Grinnell's Pharmacy in Hobart, Oklahoma.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
So David Bowie once sang changes.
Yeah.
And there are changes defensively for this Hobart Lady Cat team. Tell me about those.
We've got Ashlyn Welch moved from right into first. And moving from pitcher over to right field is Emma Gray, and Lakin Rose stays in the game and takes over in the circle.
All right, so the first pitch that Lakin delivers to Aubrey Lowe is fouled out of play. It's 0-1 on Lowe. Pitch a little bit low here, too low, no pun intended. And it's 1-1 on Aubrey. She grounded out to end the first, struck out in the fourth, and popped out in the fifth. 0 for 3. Rolls this one towards center field, and it'll get by a diving Finley Talley for a base hit. So the leadoff runner aboard here in the seventh inning for Mangum and Aubrey Lowe. Giselle Rao will step in. Rao popped to short, doubled to right center, walked and scored in the sixth. Tori Kerbo says, hold 'em girls. A little fly ball to right field. Gray giving chase in foul territory. Not going to get there. And it's 0-1. So, whatever it was that Brian Bingham saw when he called that timeout and talked to his pitcher, then she proceeded to struggle, gave up those 4 runs in the inning, and now is in right field in the seventh. I wonder if Mangum wins this, what it looks like when we play the third game of this series.
I think he's just giving her an inning of rest is what I think it is. And maybe to calm a little frustration.
Okay. By the way, the count on Hopper, or Rao rather, is 0-2. Pitch on the way here and outside, 2-2. Teresa Hopper-Williams is watching. Hello, Teresa. Good to have you alongside. Mangum leading here in the seventh, 6-2. Ground ball. That's going to be a base hit into center field. And off with the pitch, but not trying to advance to third base, was Lowe. She'll set up shop at second. So back-to-back base hits for number 7 for Mangum. Rowell is at first. Lowe is at second. And here's Avery Hopper. Avery singled and scored her last time around. She's got a couple of base hits on the afternoon with that run scored. Tries to bunt, and that is foul. 0-1 on Avery. So Mangum looking for some insurance here in the seventh. The old adage when it comes to baseball/softball is you want to lead by 5 or more if you are the visitor. That way a grand slam doesn't beat you. Foul ball here. It'll stay 0-2 on Hopper. Runners at first and second. Nobody out in the inning for Mangum. And again, foul ball on the right side. Good job of keeping the at-bat alive by Hopper. Lakin Rose, second pitcher of the afternoon for Hobart. Swing and a miss. She'll get a strikeout. Her first of the afternoon. Lakin Rose with one gone. Sam Powers is joining us. Sam getting ready for that ball game against Apache. Kickoff is set for 7 at the Liberty Bowl. We may be walking in at 6:59. Here's Cadence Cooper. Cooper looks at the pitch outside for ball. 1-0 on Cadence. And we're talking about Emma Gray out in right field. Here's a little ground ball to Lakin through her legs, and everybody going to be safe. A Rose just didn't put down the tailgate there.
Had her glove turned the wrong way.
And the ball through the wickets. So Rose, with the error, allows Lowe to go to third. Rowell is second. Cadence Cooper at first base. Still just one out. Okay. Pitch upstairs to Millie Gonzalez. 1-0 on Millie. So I take that back.
I was following right along with you, too.
Yeah, okay. Cold strike. 1-1. So I got to be honest with you. I got to go back through my book and see what. Okay. So apparently, some chopped foul.
I missed that one too, Michael.
Yeah, apparently one of the base runners for Mangum, they called out. I was trying to determine who it was. It was Lowe.
Interference.
Okay, so all right. So Lowe was called for interference in the field for the second out. So actually runners at first and second now for Millie Gonzalez. She'll lift one into shallow center field. Norton is there. Lost it in the sun, and the ball will drop. And now the throw coming home hits the pitching rubber, gets away, and it will allow another run to score. Oh, my goodness. So Rao scores easily, and you could see that. I mean, Norton had it all the way, and then at the last moment, it got in the sun, and she lost it. And then her throw home hit the pitching rubber, bounced away, and allowed Gonzalez to score. Or, I'm sorry, and allowed Cooper to score. So Mangum now on top, 8-2. Hannah Stair looks at the pitch for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hannah trying to get another run home for Mangum. Inside for a ball. 1-1. So that play unfortunate all the way around out there in center field for Norton because, I mean, she had it all the way. And at the last moment, it found the sun. This one's popped up on the infield. And there to make the catch, Finley Talley for out number 3. But Mangum tallies a couple more runs in the inning and will go to the bottom of the 7th with the Lady Tigers on top, 8-2, here on the Fox Radio Network.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and to support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Numbers 8, 9, and 1 due up for Hobart in the home half of the 7th. Mangum on top, 8-2. Harper Talley set to lead it off for the Lady Cats. Bryn Woodruss still in the circle for Mangum. First pitch, outside for a ball. Talley ahead in the count, 1-0. Harper on the afternoon has flied to center and grounded out. So for 2. Takes ball 2 here. So if Mangum wins this, we'll have another contest in an elimination bowl game. Coming back to the screen. And it's 3-0. And if you're Brent Woodruss, you got to concentrate here a little bit. You're up by 6. You want to get this over with and get ready for the if game. There's a called strike, 3-1. You got the bottom third of the order, or 8, 9 actually, and you got to go to work on them. Ball upstairs, leadoff runner aboard here in the 7th. And that goes against all softball wisdom. stake to a 6-run lead, go throw strikes.
Go at them.
Yeah, and get the inning over with and get ready for another game. Here's Ashlyn Welch. Welch showing bunt early, takes it for a strike, and it's 0-1. Remember, she hit a rocket off the glove of Palin Clark back in inning number 3. She's also grounded out, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Off speed, taken for a strike. She was not happy with that call. And it's 0-2 on Welch. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. The inside fastball rings up Ashlyn Welch for out number 1 here in the 7th. And some grumbling from everywhere, including the press box. Barbara Murphy Halford says, let's go, ladies. 1 out, 1 on in the 7th. Pitch downstairs. Norton ahead in the count, 1-0. Sage struck out to begin the ball game, singled and scored in the 3rd, and fly to right. She is 1 for 3. Leans away from a fastball. Count 2-0 on Norton. Runner over at first. It's Harper Talley. There's a called strike. Count 2-1. So my companion, and I'm with him, because this one is fouled out of play on the left field side. It's 1-2. Believes that Brian Bingham moved his ace pitcher, Emma Gray, to right field in that 7th inning just to give her a bit of a break because, remember, she pitched 3 innings yesterday against Morrison, right?
Yep.
8 innings in the follow-up bowl game, and then
full 6
through
today.
6 today. So, I mean, 17 innings in essentially 24 hours. This one on the left side foul, but the Lady Tigers give chase, not going to get there. And the count going to stay at 2-2. 1 out in the 7th. So you don't believe, well, I don't either, but I'll ask the question anyhow. You don't believe that we'll see Lake and Rose in the circle if there's a game 3?
No.
Okay.
No chance.
No chance, he said. I like that. Off-speed pitch. Woodruss had Norton way out in front on that one. And she'll get the strikeout. 2nd of the inning. 2 gone now. And Ella Rudkins will step in. Rudkins called out on an interference play in the 1st. Fouled out in the 2nd. Singled in the 5th. And looks at strike 1 in the 7th. She is shortened up on the bat, just trying to put something in play. Slaps it on the left side, foul and out of play. And it's now 0-2 on Rudkins. Given Woodruss' mentality, and we know her quite well, she would love to strike out the side at the bottom of the 7th inning.
Right.
On the losing end of that 1-0 ball game, that scintillating game against this club yesterday. She won't strike out the side, but she'll catch a looping line drive for the final out of the ball game. And Hobart will come up empty in the 7th. No runs, no hits, a walk, a runner left on board. Mangum will win it 8-2, and we will have a meatloaf moment because it'll be 2 out of 3. Back with your totals after this on the Fox Radio Network.
Project you need help with. If it's got to do with any kind of welding or land clearing or pond work, you need Terry Heath at Cowboy Welding. Any and all kinds of welding. Plus, Terry can do land clearing, mesquite tree removal, pond work, whether it's repaired or replaced or built. Terry Heath has the experience and the know-how to do it and do it right. Call Terry Heath 580-515-3149. Terry Heath, Cowboy Welding. Call him 580-515-3149.
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
My totals are unofficial, but I had Mangum with 8 runs on 11 hits and 1 error. Meantime, Hobart, 2 runs on only 1 hit and 4 errors. That really was the undoing, and a couple of those coming there in that critical 6th inning. So Mangum wins it by a final score of 8-2. Hobart won the first one of this week. 1-0 8. Going to do who goes to the Super Regionals next week. We're going to take a timeout, step aside, come back, and get ready for the rubber game of the match on the Fox Radio Network.